Hello and welcome to the Parent Academy channel. My name is Ritika Subhash. I'm the founder of the Parent Academy. I'm also a certified child and adolescent counselor, a storyteller, and a children's author. My reason of starting the Parent Academy was that I continuously felt that parenting has a generational impact. It's something that is very important. Yet many of us end up doing it on autopilot. So the idea is to parent more consciously, to parent with awareness, self-awareness, and to also enjoy this journey and not feel that this is a chore and something that is heavy on you. So in this episode today, I'm going to talk a little bit about who I am as a person, what are the things that I like as a person, versus what are the adaptations I had to make to become a more conscious parent. So by the end of this episode, you will understand a little bit about how you can begin your conscious parenting journey with very mindful steps. And you'll also get to take some actionable items to be able to implement in your day-to-day life so that you start building a stronger bond with your children. So let's dive in. So the first point which I would like to say about myself is that I really enjoy making to-do lists. It's something that gives me a lot of pleasure when I feel organized, when I know that my day is set and there are certain things that I need to accomplish. And of course, there is the dopamine release when you end up doing a task and you complete it and you mark it that with that check mark. So that's something that I've enjoyed for the longest time as a person. However, as a parent, I realized that it is important to have an element of flow. In a parent's life, there are a lot of uncertainties, right? So sometimes you may plan your day in a certain way or certain pace, but there could be challenges that come up where your child may have struggled in school that day, or they may have something to share and something that takes up your priorities and sort of comes very unexpectedly to you. In that moment, instead of cribbing and saying that, well, I feel unproductive, I feel that my day is not as accomplished as I hoped, you can use that moment to pause and connect with your child so that you build lasting memories and bonds with them and they feel that there is a safe space for them to express themselves. So embracing some level of flow in your day is actually something that helped me become a more conscious parent, and this is something that I recommend to parents as well, because this is what will keep you at ease and keep you more available to your child. The second thing that I would like to share about myself is that I like my downtime. If it were upon me, I would like lazing around. I would like to just sit somewhere with my book and a cup of coffee. And it's just something that I enjoy. I mean, sometimes I also enjoy sleeping in and taking the day very slow. However, I found that not having a proper morning routine was really causing a lot of chaos to happen in the morning, especially during school bus time. And I found that that was really leading to a lot of chaos overspilling in other areas of my life. So when I decided to make a proper morning routine, which included getting up at a set time, making my to-do list in the morning, doing a bit of reading in the morning, having a certain pace when there is very little distraction around was very helpful to sort out my own head and to feel some sense of accomplishment early in the day itself. And that ensured that, that peace and calm also translated to my relationships. So again, this was one big thing that I recommend to parents is to have a proper morning routine. Something which I know it can be very hard for people who are not morning persons, but it's very much doable and you will see the change within 2 to 3 weeks. The third thing that I would like to say in terms of who I am as a person is in public, my appearance is very well put together. So I'm very conscious of how I come across to other people, and my work in the education technology space for more than a decade has ensured that I'm always in that zone of connecting with other people and showing up in my best version. But with my child, I realized that this is the few precious years that we have together where we can really explore, play, and explore connecting with each other without any boundaries. So with my son, I've done all crazy things like climbing trees, even though there have been people who have given us very strange looks wondering what an adult is doing on trees. But I think those memories are something that we cherish, and it is something that helps us connect in a very non-intrusive way, right? We are able to bond in a very good way that way. And being outdoors and in nature also helps your children build that connection with nature. That's something that we really need in our device-laden world these days. So I think putting appearances aside and putting propriety aside at times is actually a good thing. It allows you to embrace your own inner child, and so that you are able to enjoy these few precious years as well. So just to summarize, I think we covered a few points which also gravitate towards conscious parenting and can help you start your conscious parenting journey. One being embracing flow and not being bogged down by uncertainty. The second being creating a morning routine, and for this I'm going to give you an actionable step that you can start following. And the third being connecting with your child in the nature, in open, and not worrying about what other people are thinking about you. So coming to the actionable point, I think the most important of this is making a morning routine. And something that has helped me a lot is something that you might have heard, especially if you've read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's called habit stacking. So in habit stacking, what you do is you create a new habit by putting it on top of an existing habit. So let's say your existing habit is you get up, you brush your teeth. So if you want to make a habit of getting up and let's say preparing your child's lunch, or for example, going to the gym before the whole activity of the day begins, you stack it on top of the existing habit, which is brushing your teeth. So instead of saying I'll go to the gym at 7:30 or at 8, say that I'm going to go to the gym as soon as I'm going to be done brushing my teeth. So this is very helpful because then there are neural pathways that get built in your brain that remind you every time they see this cue of you brushing your teeth that you have to take the next step. So it's a little bit of neuroscience in parenting, but this is something that really works. This is something that helped me make a morning routine of my workout so that I'm able to show up as a more healthier parent to my child. So try this one, and this is my dare to you as parents, that if you can embrace a good morning routine, a healthy morning routine, and try habit stacking. If there's a new habit that you want to build, stack it on top of an existing habit. And you'll see already becoming a more peaceful, harmonious, and productive person. And that happiness and productivity will overspill to other areas of your life. Thank you for listening in, and subscribe to our channel.